Our first speakers come from Port Lincoln Aboriginal Health Service, and we have Tony Burgoyne, who is the team leader of the chronic disease self-management team, and we also have Bernadette Joyce too, who works in the teams in the Burgoyne. They've been in the QAAMS program since the beginning, as we heard this morning from Tony, so I think they need no more introduction. So Tony and Bernadette.
Before we start, I'd just like to acknowledge the country, respectfully acknowledge the traditional owners and custodians of this land, the Burgoyne people who we stand today. We also acknowledge all Aboriginal people who have passed and are present here today. Our presentation today will be supporting the CCSM program by utilising point of care equipment. We'll be doing a joint presentation. With me is my fellow worker, Joyce, and she's going to start off with the first slide.
Hello, and thanks for having us, everyone. Tony and I come from the beautiful city of Port Lincoln, which is located in the Lower Eyre Peninsula in South Australia. Population is about 16,000. The Aboriginal community is approximately 1,000 people. We have a lot of transient clients as well with service. And the Port Lincoln Aboriginal Health Service, it was founded in 1993, and last year it had its celebration of 20 years of service. Our health service is a community controlled by an elected board of management, and our services include acute, chronic, child and maternal, social and emotional wellbeing services, and also recently a full-time counsellor, which has been really well received. Current patients, 1,075, and that includes the transient clients I was talking about at the moment. And these are our current client numbers, and Tony and I, along with two other people, care plan 80 of those clients with those particular chronic illnesses. Next slide here. And this is our team at the moment. Myself, Tony, who's our team leader and the diabetes educator. I also do diabetes education. Sarah, who joined our team at the beginning of this year, she's a registered nurse and she does all our cardiac clients. And Jan, who works only 2 days a week and she does spirometry and some clinic work.
As you can see at the back here, we use the filter man in our diabetes education, so that's a big plus for us. Working with our clients that are newly diagnosed. Chronic disease self-management program, there's a history of it. We work a lot of services and organisations in South Australia. We started in 2000, point of care for Mark and team, sharing health initiatives. We've done a project for 6 months working with elderly clients in our community. That actually gave us an initiative to start off our care planning and our chronic disease program. We produced a book for that. It's looking at the story, looking at living with diabetes. So it's working with the elders in the community, telling their stories, identifying issues around diabetes. So that was a great project. As you can see, the history of CCRE, they've helped us with research around chronic disease clients in the community. And without these services, program wouldn't be as strong as it is now. So it's great thanks to them that they've supported us and support our service and our program. So yeah, that's the history of our work that over the years. Service provided by our program involves care planning, also the development of the care plan when we plan it's referred by the doctor as diagnosed as diabetic or chronic disease. We do reviews 3 monthly, renewals every 12 months. With the clients, sit down and have a talk with them, just see where they are at with their readings and also with their life. Joint care planning, plasma mental health team, case management, which Bernie and I and the other fellow workers do. Diabetes psychology age assessments, GP clinics, also specialist clinics. I think Bernie's going to show you soon. The endocrinologist comes across every 3 months, and we get about 8 to 9 clients that are sort of trying to fill their quota, so we've never run through for that year. Diabetes education with the felt plan and also other diabetes education pamphlets. Healthy lifestyle care. We've done 8 of the since 2003, but this year we haven't done it. We're not going to do it. Last one was last year. It's funding actually stood in the way for that, and also the risk management. That was a big stoppage because we couldn't complete one of the stuff for high risk assessment. and funding too. So first year we done it, we actually had about 30 people out there for 3 days, and the last one we done last year we had about 160 people out there 3 days. The benefit they got from that was sort of like, you know, the reflection that they start to understand the issues around helping the community. Professional development. Also work with other health team staff doing education around the point of care. Certification with the point of care teams. In service with other professionals. We get an RMO that comes every 3 months, so that helps with the GP clinics. We do an induction within that chronic disease program and point of care technologies. We attend and contribute to QAAMS workshops as we do today.
Okay, and we try and get our care plan clients, which is about 80, to see a GP every 3 months, and this is Dr. Van Ruin, who's with us 2 days a week. We've also got 2 regular female GPs, but they only consult half a day each. So once again, GPs, it's a problem in our area is getting a full-time GP. And we also have an RMO, and they change every 3 months. And next year, we've just entered the registrar program, so we're going to get 2 registrars for 6 months at a time. So that might be a little bit easier for us. We'll have a doctor there each day, which will be really good. And next slide, thanks. And this is Dr. Eden, he's our endocrinologist, who Tony said comes across 4 times a year. And at the moment, the last 2 years, I think we've got 95% rate of clients coming to see him, 8 or 9 clients each time he comes, which has been really fantastic for our client outcomes. And he's good because any follow-up we need, we just email him or ring him, so he's a really down-to-earth guy. We also have Brian Smith, who's a respiratory physician, and he comes across 3 times a year. We're not quite as successful with him because they have to do a spirometry first. So, yeah, he's not as popular.
Just on the point of how we're using this service, we have 3 DCAs, one in the treatment room, the diabetes education room, and the child and maternal health. So we have all the different sections using the DCAs, which gives them an opportunity to come across to our section, which is sort of across the hallway. They've got one in the R&D section. 2 colostomy machines, one in the treatment room and our education room. Well, one big plus of that is getting the clients to actually understand their readings. When we do tell them the readings, they actually look at their last one and actually understand what's going on with their cholesterol, or their HbA1c, ACR. But a big plus is teaching them those readings. Advantages of the CCSM point of care, as you all know, rapport building with your clients is the number one reason that they do it, is that they understand the issues they're facing when they're chronic disease. Sitting down with them talking, so you build a relationship with them. Identification of the issues. Sometimes you don't have to talk about their readings and their screenings, you talk about other issues, but just sitting down, talking with them, the quality time, which we're trying to say is different to quantity. Quantity and quality are 2 different things. So if quantity ever comes into what we do with care plans, we actually show it out. It become like a cue. So we're trying to get our service to recognise that this is a quality process, not quantity. Reinforcing GP recommendations. So we try and do that before they see the GP. Their healthy lifestyle, their readings and all that. So actually when they come out and see from seeing the GP, they actually said, understanding that we're telling them actually what the GP is telling them. So they understand it more as their carers than the GP. Instant results and less invasive. That's a good plus again, is giving the clients to actually do their test there instead of doing intravenous where they can wait for RMBS result. And getting them back the second time is pretty hard, than the first time. Better attendance to care planning. So once they get the benefits of the care planning, a lot of them sort of come back, and our results are coming back over the last 2 years. I'd say it's more clients are coming back to the care plans, getting them signed off, or come to their appointments. Also improve your identification of risks and possible diagnosis through adult health assessments. So we're trying to sort of work with the health staff that do the clinic, understand those readings about HbA1c, ACRs and cholesterol, so if there is an abnormality in the health assessment, they either let us know or the GP know and sort of work through it with us. Better screening of clients, so self-managed, any clients that want to self-manage with a care plan, we can get them on, and anyone that doesn't want to come on a care plan, we just get them in every 3 months and do their screenings and just do their education. Some we can manage pretty well, some find it difficult, but after a period of time, we just convince them to come on a care plan, so it's a better management. And just their readings, risk of developing chronic disease. There's no diabetes is a progressive disease, so people don't feel on top of it on the early part, so it can get worse down the track. Upskilling and empowering health workers, as I said, if health workers can tell the client before they see the GP issues around the chronic disease, when the client sees the GP and the GP tells the same thing, it builds up a rapport between the client and the health worker to a stronger role. Builds trust and good working relationship between health team staff and clients. That's why we're trying to say that we want to be a user-friendly service to our community. Major component completing client care plans, as over the years that's really been, I would say, the core part of our care planning is that we've got to use the machines, and the clients understand it, we understand it, we also get the knowledge of the readings and also strengthening our care planning process. And helping clients meet the driver's license and medical requirements. As you know, any client with an 851C over 9 can lose their license. Just an example where 3 female clients had their readings over 9, they've lost their license, so we're actually talk with them and through their care plans and actually got their readings down and they've got their license back. So yeah, I know it's a bit of a negative for taking a license. Yeah, it's sort of taking a license back, but it also gives us an initiative to try and look after their health, also change their lifestyle. So getting the readings down, getting the license back, it was all that a lot of people don't get, so they don't really get it.
And all three of those women, their readings were 9.2 and 9.3, so they were only just over. And in the past, the doctor would write and the licensed people would accept it. They don't anymore. If it's 9, no licence in South Australia now, so it is a good incentive. This is one of our treatment rooms, and we have 2, and we also have a diabetes education room as well. And this is 2 of our older elder clients who we love, Mount Ward and Mount Polly, with Jan and Sarah, and they're 2 very compliant care plan clients. They both need INRs regularly, so Sarah and I are doing home visits every Wednesday morning to clients that need IMBS bloods taken or whatever. So they're regular people we see.
This is just a graph on our pen cap we use in our service. Just gives you an idea of the last 12 months. Clients with our AFR greater than 10 was 25. So the last 12 months we've actually got it down to 15. So that's a great advantage of using the machines and the clients for their screenings. And over the last 12 months, clients with readings above under 13, 2 years.
That's the one we have.
Yeah, 12 months. Was actually 24. So readings under 7 has gone up to about 36. And that age clients over 50 over the last couple of years, you can see it's from 13.5 involvement in our service, and especially ones with chronic disease, it's gone up to 15%. So it's given out, I suppose the time factor has always been an issue, but over the years we've sort of worked on that, getting our clients involved with our care plans, getting them for their screening, so you can see the benefits that's coming for the community and as well as the individuals. And that's through to the point of care technology we've been using. Just as a reference from the history of people that's been involved with our program. I don't know if we have time for questions.
leave questions to the end after the whole board's groups have spoken, just so we can gauge the time.
All right, thank you.